Activision presents a smashing blast from the past. Developed by Vicarious Visions. It's Crash Bandicoot!
And that's the intro to the N.Sane Trilogy, everyone. Hi, I'm Scarecrow94. Just call me Crow for short. And for the first time in a long time, I am going to do a Let's Play. The only one that I ever did on my channel is Dead Rising that I did start last year, although looking back on it, God, that was terrible. I think it's because I didn't really talk much. I had a different mic. And I think I tried to live stream. I tried to live stream the last part, but I think that was a mistake on my end. But moving past that, it's here, people. Well, actually, it just came in last Friday, this past Friday. One game that so many fans have been waiting for, probably or have been hoping for years. A complete remaster of Crash Bandicoot, but not just the first game. We're also talking about 2 and 3. I remember watching videos of so many different people reacting to the announcement of this, and you know, as we kept progressing to when the game would be released, you know, we kept getting trailers that showed off a bit more of the game, and Daisy just kicked in. I don't know why that just distracted me for a second, but going back, it's amazing that one game that so many people can reminisce about, since it's a game that they played in their childhood or something that they're just very familiar with, come back in a brand new graphical remaster. I've got so many memories with these 3 games. One is going to be an interesting journey, since I have played 1 and I've beaten it, but I've never 100% the entire game, and I don't know if I'm going to go for that, because I do know that there was some challenge behind getting some of the collectibles in that game, but I guess I'll get to it when I can get to it. But I guess for now, I'm just going to be settled on just beating the game straight on through, no problem. But I'm not just going to do one. I mean, it's a trilogy, I have to do them all. So I can only hope that you guys are perfectly fine with staying with me on the whole journey, if you're even interested in watching to begin with. So I'm just gonna we're gonna dive right in.
It's Crash Bandicoot!
Yeah. Okay. So obviously, you see, there's to continue a new game. I did play I did spend a couple hours playing the first one just to get hang of the controls. I did hear through Twitter while waiting for my game to download that Crash does feel a bit different from his classic movement. I think I managed to get a hang onto that. So there are some things I have experienced, although it's not really brand new experience, just mainly seeing things in their graphical update, because everything just looks like every level was going to be very familiar to me. But if I continue, I won't show you the beginning cutscene, so I'm just going to start all over. I have no problem with that. Alright, it's going to play the intro, so I'm going to stay quiet. I'm probably going to edit to get past this loading screen.
But Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, The vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again. Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
And that's the beginning. You can watch on YouTube comparisons of the intro between classic 1 and remastered 1. And obviously here they kind of do showcase it off as more of a movie. Is it even correct to call it a movie? But anyway, you kind of get the idea of what I mean by that. Alright, so here we are, folks. Insanity Beach. And we begin our journey not with a single step, but with one of the many levels. And as you play through the game the first time, it'll show you some of the basic controls. Well, pretty much the only controls, basically. Since this is on PS4, you can use either the D-pad or the left analog stick to move. X is your jump, square is your spin attack. So yeah, the basics. And triangle brings up the inventory. Alright, so in the top left corner you're gonna see the Wumpa fruit. These basically, think of the coins and rings from the Mario and Sonic games. You collect 100 of these, you can get an extra life. And the lives are represented by Crash's face on the top right corner. In the middle is the box counter. For every box you break, you add on. And there's a number total for how many boxes are in the level. If you break all the boxes, you can get a gem. And for the first game, the gems basically give you a chance to get an alternate ending. I think you can get the alternate ending without getting all the gems, because the gems form a path. You know, I better explain when I get to that. Now the wooden mask that you see floating with me is Aku Aku. He's this witch doctor mask that is basically going to help Crash on his journey. And by help, I mean, what he does is that he basically gives Crash extra hit points. Ah boy, probably have to go circle around to see if I got all the boxes. I think I did. Because there's usually, yep. You see, Crash, going back to what I said earlier about Aku, you see, Crash is a one hit point wonder, so if he gets hit once, he'll lose a life. But with Aku Aku, he can take extra hits. You can carry up to 2 Aku Aku masks. The first is a normal appearance, and the second one you'll get a golden appearance. And if you collect 3, you'll enter an invincibility state that makes Crash invincible to all damage, and as well as gives him a speed boost. And while you're in this form, boxes will break automatically upon contact. Enemies will just ricochet away upon contact as well. The invincibility that will not protect you against certain elements of death, such as falling. Alright, now here's the map. Every little red dot is a level that you'll traverse to. So basically the blinking ones are the ones that you go to, while the gray ones are, but I mean, it's kind of obvious, you know. I can't go any further since I have to beat the level first. But now you're seeing a sign that displays the name of the level as well as any collectibles that the level has to offer. So you see for Insanity Beach, there's the gem, which I already collected by breaking all the boxes. Now the Ankh, the relic symbol next to it, is a time relic. And when you go back, I'll go ahead and demonstrate it. Yeah, and then between loading screens, the game gives you a hint as to certain things. Some levels offer certain hints that may inquire you to explore the level further, or give you a hint on how to get certain gems. Alright, now you see the stopwatch here. If you collect this, you'll enter time trial mode. And when you do that, basically it's just going to time trial mode is a challenge in which you basically have to beat the level as fast as possible. Alright, see, there's a timer. Now, if you beat the level under a certain time, you'll get the relic. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to, or I kind of ignore the fact that you can display like the target time. Now, those yellow boxes you see with the number sign on it, if you break those, it'll stop the clock for a certain amount of time based on the number on the box. There's numbers 1, 2, and 3, all of which would stop the clock for a certain number. Although if you break a lot of these in a quick succession, you'll be able to... okay, see, I just fell. Yeah, so invincibility won't protect you from fall. Another cool thing about time trial mode is that there are no checkpoint boxes, so if you die, you go straight back to the beginning of the level. But the best part about it is that you don't lose any lives in time trial mode. So yeah, I think time trial mode gives you a bit of replayability, especially if you want to go for relics. Although it's completely, as far as I know, this might be completely optional. Crap, man. I kind of want to see if I kind of want to get a really good time. So, as I mentioned, the Aku Aku mask in 3 of them gives you speed boost, so you can see how that's going to be helpful in these time trials. Okay, I messed up again. Yeah. Earlier I mentioned that I already played through these before, and I guess the reason why I'm replaying this, instead of just going through, is because I kind of want to see if I can get the platinum relic. The relics, and now that I mentioned that, the relics come in 3 flavors. There's the sapphire, which is the standard relic that you get upon beating the time. Then upon beating the record that you need to beat, there's the gold relic if you can beat it in a much faster time, but the platinum relic is beating it under the shortest amount of time you can beat the level. Okay, see, I keep messing up right there. Getting the platinum relic requires complete mastery of the level, meaning that you know where to take shortcuts and how to position or... okay. You know what, screw it, I'm just gonna keep going forward. I guess I just getting kind of tongue-tied because I'm just like going through the game as fast as possible without much of a care. And like I'm basically playing a lot faster than I am talking. Okay, I don't think I was even going to beat the... I was even going to beat the sapphire relic time. I think it's 33 seconds. I'm not too sure. Because like I said, I didn't look to see the target time. Okay. I'm just like really determined. Like I should just press on forward, but I really want to get... I kind of at least want to get gold. And I think that requires beating it under 27 seconds, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Like I was doing much better the first time around. I'm just screwing up. It was 32 seconds, but yeah, if you beat it on the target time, you get the relic. I'm not gonna put in any initials. I do plan on coming back to try and get the platinum. Here we just see Aku Aku a lot during the loading screens. I'm not sure if it's just for Crash 1, but if it's the same case for all three, then I might as well go ahead and start working on, like, when I get to editing, just get that part out of the way so that you can get to the levels faster. The hints do kind of introduce some sort of new elements into some levels, but I think mainly them are just kind of like tips on like what not to do, as well as hints towards. Okay, kind of forgot I had 2 masks. Right, the hints can also give you a heads up on like certain gems that can't be collected by breaking all the boxes. They're like extra gems. Did I just phase through it? Guess I don't have to worry about passing through it. Okay, that was a terrible mistake. Right, I should probably explain what these are. These are Tana tokens. These are basically icons of Crash's girlfriend, the female Bandicoot that you saw earlier. You get 3 of these and you can unlock the bonus room. Although some levels have icons not of Tana, but also the 2 scientists from the beginning, Dr. Brio and Cortex. Now the bonus rooms add on boxes that, like, these allow you to score 1 per fruit towards your total count, boxes that go towards the gym, and you can get a chance to score extra lives. You know, it's like there really is no explanation for the Tana bonus rooms, or the bonus rooms in general, but I guess, because like when I was younger, I always thought that it was just like Crash is just daydreaming about rescuing her in a much simpler matter. But he just can't, and he has to go back into reality. Like, he's just daydreaming for a bit. Right. Now, here's where the gym would usually appear if you break all the boxes, but I'm lacking a gem that is necessary to get to a certain area within the level so I can get the other 3 boxes. But since I don't have that gem, I don't even know what the correct gem for it is, I will have to come back later and find the proper gem first. The box at the end of the level will tell you how many you're missing, but it does make you go through the results screen.